Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our channel where we offer useful spiritual insights to help you navigate your twin flame journey. The twin flame journey is one of the most profound spiritual experiences you can undergo. It's not just about finding your perfect match or soulmate, but rather encountering your divine counterpart, the one who mirrors your soul in ways that can be both breathtaking and challenging. A twin flame reunion is an event of immense spiritual significance. When twin flames come together, it's as if two halves of the same soul reunite after lifetimes of separation, bringing with them an overwhelming sense of completeness, love, and spiritual awakening. However, the reunion with your twin flame, as beautiful and divine as it may be, can be fragile if not nurtured and supported properly. It's not a fairy tale ending, but the beginning of a new chapter in your spiritual evolution. Without careful attention, this reunion can fall apart, often sending both souls back into a state of separation for further growth and healing. So how can you ensure that your twin flame reunion lasts? In today's video, we will reveal key things you can do to help your twin flame reunion endure. These are not just mundane suggestions, but principles that, when embraced, will guide your reunion toward longevity, harmony, and deeper fulfillment. Before delving into the steps to make your twin flame reunion last, it's essential to understand what twin flames truly represent. Twin flames are often described as two halves of the same soul. They are mirror images of each other, reflecting back the good, the bad, and the unhealed wounds in each other's souls. This mirroring effect is why the twin flame connection can be both magical and tumultuous. The reunion of twin flames is a merging of two souls who have evolved through their individual spiritual journeys, often involving many lifetimes of karmic lessons and growth. The connection is not just about romantic love, but also about soul evolution. Therefore, a twin flame reunion is a divine opportunity for healing, growth, and spiritual alignment. Twin flames come together to serve a higher purpose beyond personal fulfillment. This is why twin flame reunions can be so intense and why they require conscious effort to maintain. The key to a lasting reunion lies in your ability to nurture the bond through understanding, patience, and a shared commitment to spiritual growth. One of the most significant reasons twin flame reunions struggle to last is that both individuals often carry deep emotional wounds, unresolved traumas, and unhealed aspects of themselves. The intense mirroring effect of a twin flame reunion tends to bring these wounds to the surface in a way that can feel overwhelming. It's common for twin flames to trigger each other's insecurities and fears, making the reunion seem volatile or unstable. To ensure that your reunion lasts, you must see healing as an ongoing journey rather than a destination. Healing isn't something that happens all at once when you reunite with your twin flame. It is a process that continues throughout the entire relationship. As both of you heal, you'll face new layers of yourself that require compassion, patience, and understanding. Rather than expecting your twin flame to fix your wounds or fulfill every unmet need, recognize that their role is to help you see what needs to be healed within yourself. Their presence will naturally bring light to those areas, but the healing work is still yours to do. By taking responsibility for your healing and supporting your twin flame in their healing journey, you create a solid foundation for the reunion to flourish. When you both view healing as an ongoing process, it takes the pressure off the relationship. You allow space for growth, for mistakes, and for learning. It's not about being perfect or never triggering each other. It's about approaching each trigger with the awareness that it is an opportunity for deeper healing and spiritual growth. Emotional maturity is a cornerstone of any lasting relationship, but it is especially crucial in a twin flame reunion. The intensity of the connection can sometimes lead to emotional extremes, highs that feel euphoric and lows that feel devastating. Without emotional maturity, these emotional swings can destabilize the relationship. In a twin flame reunion, emotional maturity involves being able to handle intense emotions without projecting them onto your twin flame. When conflicts arise, as they inevitably will, it's important to take responsibility for your feelings rather than blaming your twin for how you feel. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or ignoring them, but rather understanding that your twin flame is not the cause of your emotions. They are a mirror reflecting back to you what's inside. Self-responsibility is equally vital. This means recognizing that your happiness, peace, and fulfillment are your responsibility, not your twin flames. It can be tempting to look to your twin flame to fill the voids within you, or to expect them to always make you feel good, but this is a recipe for disappointment. The twin flame connection is meant to help you realize your own wholeness, not to complete you. When both individuals take responsibility for their own emotions and growth, the reunion can withstand challenges without crumbling under the weight of unmet expectations or emotional baggage. Developing emotional maturity doesn't happen overnight, but through mindfulness, self-reflection, and a commitment to personal growth, you can cultivate the emotional resilience needed to keep the reunion strong. Unconditional love is often spoken of in spiritual circles, but few truly understand the depth of what it means. In a twin flame reunion, unconditional love is not just about loving your twin flame despite their flaws. It's about loving them as a reflection of yourself, understanding that their growth and evolution are as important as your own. To make your twin flame reunion last, you must learn to love unconditionally. This means letting go of expectations, judgments, and the desire to control the outcome of the relationship. Unconditional love doesn't mean tolerating unhealthy behavior or sacrificing your boundaries. It means holding space for your twin flame's growth, even when it's uncomfortable. Unconditional love also requires acceptance. Accepting your twin flame as they are, without trying to change or fix them, is essential for the reunion's longevity. The beauty of the twin flame connection lies in its ability to help you both grow into your highest selves. But this growth can only happen when there is space for each person to evolve at their own pace. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity or ignoring issues in the relationship. It means understanding that your twin flame is on their own spiritual journey, and their path may not always align perfectly with yours. By accepting this, you create a harmonious space where both of you can grow together without the pressure to meet unrealistic expectations. Communication is the bridge that connects two souls in any relationship, but in a twin flame reunion, it becomes even more critical. Because twin flames often have a telepathic or energetic connection, it can be easy to assume that your twin flame knows what you're feeling or thinking without you having to say it. However, this assumption can lead to misunderstandings and emotional distance. To make your reunion last, you must prioritize open and honest communication. This means expressing your needs, feelings, and concerns clearly and compassionately without expecting your twin flame to read your mind. Vulnerability is key here. Being open about your fears, insecurities, and desires can deepen the bond between you and create a space of trust. It's also essential to listen as much as you speak. Truly listening to your twin flame without judgment or defensiveness fosters intimacy and helps resolve conflicts before they escalate. When both individuals feel heard and understood, the relationship becomes a safe space for growth and healing. Clear communication also helps prevent the buildup of resentments or unspoken expectations, which can be detrimental to the relationship. By addressing issues as they arise and being proactive in your communication, you can maintain a strong connection that endures over time. One of the unique aspects of a twin flame reunion is the balance between individuality and union. Twin flames are two halves of the same soul, but this doesn't mean they should lose their individuality in the process of coming together. In fact, maintaining your individuality is crucial for the reunion's success. It's easy to get lost in the intensity of the twin flame connection, to the point where you might neglect your own personal growth, interests, or goals. However, a lasting reunion requires both individuals to continue evolving independently, even as they grow together as a unit. This balance is essential for keeping the relationship healthy and vibrant. By maintaining your sense of self and encouraging your twin flame to do the same, you avoid the pitfalls of codependency. Instead of relying on each other for happiness or fulfillment, you become two whole beings who choose to share your lives together. This creates a more stable foundation for the reunion, as both individuals feel empowered in their own right and aren't dependent on the other for their sense of self-worth. Embracing individuality doesn't mean distancing yourself emotionally or spiritually from your twin flame. It means honoring who you are and allowing space for your twin flame to do the same, so you can both bring the best versions of yourselves to the relationship. One of the most powerful aspects of a twin flame reunion is the shared higher purpose that often comes with it. Twin flames are not just brought together for their own personal happiness, they are often united to fulfill a spiritual mission that benefits others. This could involve healing work, creative collaboration, or any endeavor that uplifts humanity and raises the collective consciousness. When you and your twin flame align with your higher purpose, the reunion becomes about more than just the relationship itself. It becomes a vehicle for spiritual service, where both of you contribute your unique gifts to the world. This shared purpose can strengthen the bond between you and provide a sense of meaning and fulfillment that goes beyond the personal connection. To make your reunion last, it's important to discover and nurture your shared higher purpose. This might not always be immediately clear, and it may evolve over time. However, by staying open to the signs and synchronicities that guide your journey, you can gradually uncover the ways in which you and your twin flame are meant to serve the world together. When twin flames come together with a higher purpose in mind, it brings a new dimension to the relationship. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable begin to take on a different meaning. Instead of viewing them as obstacles to your personal happiness, you start to see them as necessary steps in your collective spiritual mission. This perspective shift can help you both remain focused on the bigger picture and keep the reunion strong through periods of difficulty. In practical terms, you might start by asking yourselves how you can use your individual strengths to complement each other and contribute to a shared goal. Whether it's through creative projects, community work, or spiritual teaching, aligning with your higher purpose together will solidify the foundation of your twin flame reunion and ensure that it stands the test of time. The twin flame journey is, at its core, a spiritual one. While there are practical aspects of maintaining any relationship, a twin flame reunion also requires deep trust in the divine timing of your union. Sometimes, the challenges or delays you face are necessary for your growth and evolution as individuals and as a couple. Trying to control every aspect of the relationship or forcing things to happen on your timeline can create tension and anxiety, which can destabilize the reunion. Surrendering control doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means trusting that the universe has a plan for you and your twin flame and that everything is unfolding as it should. When you can surrender to the flow of divine timing, you release the pressure to make things happen in a certain way or within a certain time frame. This allows the reunion to progress naturally, without the interference of fear or impatience. Trusting divine timing also means having faith in the process of growth and transformation that both you and your twin flame are undergoing. There may be periods of distance, separation, or tension, but these are often necessary for your spiritual evolution. By surrendering to the flow and trusting that everything is happening for your highest good, you create an environment where the reunion can deepen and last. Additionally, surrendering control helps you avoid falling into the trap of trying to fix the relationship or change your twin flame to meet your expectations. It encourages you to let go of the need to micromanage the journey and instead focus on your own growth and healing. When both individuals are in a state of surrender and trust, the reunion can unfold in its most harmonious and divinely guided form. Patience is a virtue that often gets overlooked in the twin flame journey, especially when the reunion is finally at hand. After all the trials, separations, and lessons, the urge to rush into full union can be overwhelming. However, patience is crucial to making your twin flame reunion last. The deep spiritual bond you share cannot be rushed or forced into place. The process of coming into full union takes time, and it's important to allow it to unfold at its own pace. There will be moments when the intensity of the connection might make you want to fast-track the process, but these moments require patience and trust. You must recognize that union is not an event that happens overnight. It's a gradual process of aligning your energies, healing old wounds, and coming into harmony with each other on all levels: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. This patience also extends to your twin flame's personal journey. They might not always be ready to move forward at the same pace as you, or they might be dealing with their own inner challenges. Rather than becoming frustrated or anxious about the pace of the reunion, embrace patience as part of your spiritual practice. Trust that the divine timing of your union will reveal itself when both of you are fully prepared to embrace it. Patience also means being willing to weather the ups and downs that naturally occur in any relationship, especially one as intense as a twin flame connection. By allowing the process to unfold gradually, you give yourselves the time and space to grow together in a way that is sustainable, rather than burning out from trying to rush into union. In the midst of life's demands, it can be easy to let your twin flame relationship fall to the background. However, to make your reunion last, it's essential to create and maintain a sacred space for your connection. This sacred space doesn't necessarily refer to a physical space, though it can, but rather an energetic and emotional space where the two of you can connect deeply and without distraction. Creating sacred space involves setting intentional time aside for each other, free from the distractions of daily life. Whether through meditation, spiritual practices, or simply spending uninterrupted quality time together, this space allows you both to reconnect with the essence of your bond. It's a time to nurture the spiritual connection that is the foundation of your twin flame reunion. Incorporating rituals that honor your relationship can also help strengthen your bond. These rituals don't have to be elaborate. They can be as simple as lighting a candle together at the end of the day, setting intentions for your relationship during the new moon, or practicing gratitude for the lessons you've learned from each other. The key is to approach your relationship with reverence and respect, recognizing that it is a divine partnership. Sacred space also means creating emotional safety within the relationship. This involves being vulnerable with each other, sharing your deepest thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment, and holding space for each other's healing and growth. When you both feel safe to be fully yourselves within the relationship, the bond between you will only grow stronger, allowing the reunion to last. Finally, one of the most important things to remember in making a twin flame reunion last is to stay committed to growth, not perfection. The twin flame journey is not about achieving a perfect relationship, free from conflict or challenges. It's about growth, both individual and collective. The reunion will challenge you, test your patience, and push you to confront parts of yourself that may be uncomfortable. But these challenges are opportunities for growth. It's easy to fall into the trap of expecting the twin flame reunion to be a constant state of bliss, especially after all the effort it took to come together. However, this expectation can create unnecessary pressure and disappointment. Instead, focus on the growth that each challenge brings, the ways in which you and your twin flame are evolving together, and the deeper understanding that comes with each lesson. Perfection is not the goal. Harmony and growth are. By staying committed to your own spiritual development and supporting your twin flame in theirs, you create a dynamic that allows the relationship to flourish. Growth means being willing to embrace the messy parts of the journey, the setbacks, and the breakthroughs, all while staying aligned with your higher purpose and the love that brought you together. A twin flame reunion is a sacred event, but it requires conscious effort, patience, and commitment to make it last. It is a journey of ongoing healing, emotional maturity, unconditional love, and alignment with a higher purpose. By embracing these principles and surrendering to the flow of divine timing, you create the conditions for a reunion that not only endures, but thrives. The love between twin flames is eternal, but the reunion in this lifetime is an opportunity for both souls to grow, evolve, and fulfill their divine missions together. While the path may not always be easy, it is always worth it. As you walk this journey with your twin flame, may you find peace in knowing that your reunion is guided by forces greater than yourselves, and that by nurturing the connection, you are creating something truly divine. With trust, patience, and a shared commitment to growth, your twin flame reunion can become the lasting, harmonious union you both desire. Keep your hearts open, embrace the lessons, and allow the love that brought you together to guide you forward.